have given way to instant access computer networks. Bureaucratic isolation has yielded ever so reluctantly to data handling platforms shared by multiple agencies. Transparency has made some information widely available. Secrecy has hidden vast networks from public scrutiny. Information puts power in the hands of public officials who ask the population at large to trust them with its wise and proper use. Businesses also collect and utilize data on a scale that probably rivals even the efforts of the most inquisitive governments. Credit card records, housing histories, mortgages, car loans, employment status, check writing habits, and bank transactions are just a few of the data elements that go into crafting commercially prepared credit reports. Children's schooling is increasingly carried out with online tools, and consequently, everything that students do online can be tracked. Our website visits, online sales, email traffic, search engine queries, app downloads, and photo uploads are amassed, massaged, and commercialized in huge and sophisticated databases. A 2012 New York Times article headlined, "How Companies Learn Your Secrets," described some of the uses that the corporate world makes of the information it collects about consumers. In one particularly striking example, the article detailed how the retail store chain Target used its analytical data tools to recognize that a particular teenage shopper was pregnant and began targeting its personalized outreach accordingly, all before the girl's parents knew of the pregnancy. No single purchase necessarily signals a pregnancy, but a combination of purchases, for example, of prenatal vitamins and maternity clothes, and changes in buying habits, for example, switching from scented to unscented soaps, can provide a market signal of one. Other life events, such as an impending graduation or a new job, are also identifiable, to greater and lesser degrees of reliability, from the market signals that emanate from particular combinations of purchases. Educational companies that prepare online tests and study materials for students in kindergarten through college are routinely capturing tens of millions of data points on each student as he or she reads online study guides, takes interactive tests, writes essays, and uploads assignments. What questions a student answers correctly and what questions incorrectly, and when a student pauses on a question and for how long. Those companies are gaining an understanding of each student's strengths and weaknesses, useful information for custom tailoring the next set of materials to present. But they also collect information on such things as students' preferences in computers and browsers and how often they upgrade their mobile phones, and use all that information in ways known only to them. A different sort of business enterprise, criminal activity, also makes widespread use of newfound powers in the information age. Whereas thieves used to rob one bank at a time, they can now target worldwide networks of customers' accounts, automated teller machines, wire transfers, and even digital currencies such as Bitcoin. Terrorists recruit, communicate, research, and plan online. Hackers probe the weaknesses of information networks at banks, stores, stock exchanges, government agencies, armies, and schools, attacking targets of opportunity when a back door opens up. Off-brand cell phones arrive on stores' shelves with Trojan horse software that sniffs out usernames and passwords. The terms cybercrime, cyber warfare, cyberterrorism, and identity theft are already well entrenched in our vocabularies. Governments, businesses, and criminals find power in their information tools. So do ordinary individuals. The ability of technology to facilitate continuous access to our email messages, for example, has multiplied our capacity to stay in touch, whether for work purposes or for the purposes of personal communication. We can write memos, supervise employees, schedule meetings, chat with friends, play games, and watch movies in places and situations where these things weren't possible in the recent past, riding a train.